This is RB Unfiltered and Unedited. I don't know what I named the channel anymore, the series or what have you. I'm coming tonight dealing with church matters. I don't know who's all watching these videos or following these videos or what have you. I don't know who's following this. For those of you who do follow this, if you don't know already, I am a Christian. If you want to watch my Christian teaching, you can go to my channel, Believe Something Better. I believe the actual name of the channel is Believe Better Ministries, but the show that I do on it is Believe Something Better. And this is more of a vlog than anything else. It doesn't really fit on that channel. I don't do a vlog on that channel. That's not what I do there. I've been hurting. My best friend went through a divorce. And I haven't gone through anything nearly as catastrophic. I've been hurting because I don't know how to help him. He's doing better day by day. You know, I do believe and know that you can't really help someone in that sort of situation unless you've gone through it yourself. If you're hearing music in the background, it's because on the other side of this wall is my daughter's bedroom, and her night music is playing right now, and I apologize. I don't have anywhere else to record this. About the same time that my best friend started to struggle through this divorce, my church went through something similar. Strife and anger and bitterness. Someone caused a problem. Someone caused a problem. And they were going against what's supposed to happen in the Christian body, in the Christian congregation. And I was one of the people that was left to deal with it. I don't know that I did a good job. I don't know that the interim board did a good job, but the Lord used it for good. And tonight, everything came to a culmination in the head. And the situation was finally dealt with to the point that it was supposed to be, in my opinion, at the beginning. Something that I had not wanted to see happen, but something that had to happen. And I guess where I'm going with all this, why I'm telling you all this, is there's emotional pain that comes with all this and baggage. And if you're not willing to deal with it, it eats at you. I didn't deal with a lot of it over the last several months. The situation has been going on since October, and I really haven't even dealt with it appropriately in some ways. And it's eating at me. It's been eating at my heart. It turns your heart sour. It undermines everything that a Christian is supposed to stand for. It's hard to fight against it. It's not simple. It's not easy. But the first thing that needs to happen is you need to come to grips with it. I didn't. Even when I was in the trenches fighting against it, I didn't come to grips with it. But now I feel like I can honestly say I'm coming to grips with much of it. In the little assembly that I am part of, we have a rotating teaching basis. We don't have a pastor. Other congregations would say we have a lay pastor, or we have 3 lay pastors because we have the 3 elders. But I am one of the men in the congregation that speaks on Sunday mornings. And this Sunday is my turn. I'll be speaking. And you know what I'm speaking on? I'm speaking on love. Because in the Bible, we're going through John. And there's important high water passages that take place. And this is one of those passages that we're at. It says, "This is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you. And greater love hath no one than this, that a person lay down his life for his friends." The lay down your life. So often is put forward as literal, to lay down your life. That I would, the idea, I take a bullet for you. I die for you. But I don't think that's necessarily the full context that's being spoken of. We're not here to die. We're here to live. There's an idea that, well, if I die for you, then that's the highest amount of love. But what about laying down my life for my brother? What if that was laying down my ego? What if that was setting aside my right to be right? Or another way to say it, what if that was me having the ability to be wronged? There's so many ways in which we fight and struggle with one another. And Christians are just as bad as everybody else. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that we're any better. But we have the teaching available to us if we would only listen. Lay down your right to be right, and be willing to be wrong, and be willing to be wronged for the sake of the gospel. That's what this person who was ended up that he was removed from the assembly. That's what he couldn't do. He couldn't give up his right to be right. And the consequences of those actions is we had to ask him to leave. How sad is that? It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's where I come to you with today, an RB Unfiltered. If you like this video, please go down and hit the like and subscribe button. No filtering necessary. If you have a comment, leave it in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching.